Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog, man. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Got hoodies. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? I apologize for being late. Nets fans is the best fans. Shout to Jamal, the franchise. Ayo, George, one in the comments. Y'all already know what it is, man. Nets fans is the best fans. And I gotta say, the Nets is the best Bulls fighters I know, man. They be doing work, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to BC in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they be doing work, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Every time we play the Bulls, we get the upper hand on them for the most part, man. They want no smoke with us, bro. Y'all see the title of the show, man. Nolan Traoré is the starting point guard of the future, man. He's too fast, man. Nolan the blur Traoré. For real. Yo, man, don't be mad that it ain't Diego. Y'all want to debate me and say all of this and that, bro. You see how he break down defenses. You see how he find guys across the court. He find guys at the elbow. He find them in the corner three, the elbow three. He find them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like he's comfortable being the point guard. You talk about paint touches. That's what he might as well work for Sherman Williams. He might as well work for Home Depot the way he touching the paint. This Basquiat, are you serious? Yeah, listen, man. I'm up for debate, I guess, but I'm convinced. It's solid for me. Like it's easy for me to see that he's comfortable being the point guard. It's easy for me to see that you see the crossover. Behind the back, he hit him with the Jamal Crawford type around the back move. You seen that? Like, bro, he nice. I was gonna use that as a thumbnail too, but I figured they got it on Twitter or something like that. I'll go to it and check it out. You know what I'm saying? But he nice, bro. His handles is nice. They cannot stay in front of him. He's too fast, and he 19, and he a killer. Look at him. He's having fun, but he don't want to smile. He don't want. I don't know why, but I know he's having fun. I know what it is to compete and be giving the other team work, and you don't smile because you in the game and you being competitive. I know what that's like. I see that in Nolan Traoré, bro. He the starting point guard. Y'all want to debate me and say that Diego the starting point guard for what? For what? Why you want to debate Big Fan Breezy for? Why you just don't want to agree with Big Fan Breezy and say that, yeah, you're right, Big Fan Breezy. Nolan Traoré is the starting point guard. He's one of the fastest guards in the NBA. His game is because of his speed. They cannot stay in front of him. And soon they're going to have to sag off. That means they're going to drop back because they don't want him to get to the paint. Because if he get to the paint, he could facilitate. He could get to the paint, facilitate. He could get to find somebody, like I said. He could get to the rim, and he could knock down the free throw. If they continue to sag off him, then he's going to have open 3-point shots. No, Traoré is the starting point guard of the league. Of the NBA. Of the Brooklyn Nets. Listen, the noise about him and all of the stuff, they're not going to hear much. I go on these different podcasts because I like they podcasts, and you know what I'm saying, tell them about the Nets backcourt and this and that. But I don't know how much they listen to what I'm saying. But at least I told the truth. I went around and I spread the gospel. I said that I spread the Brooklyn Nets gospel. I be telling them the truth. He is not a two guard. Two guards don't play the way he played, bro. He is a facilitator. Bro, he love what he do. Shout to JP Farley. Shout to Ayo George. Shout to Bill Johnson. Yo, Bill Johnson, my guy, man. When it come down to net fans, this is the reason why I be rocking with y'all, because y'all be rocking with me. He sent me the Cam Thomas content when he went to the Bucks. Y'all know we gonna get into that. And I gotta say, Nolan Traoré makes it very easy for Big Fan Breezy to just get past this whole thing with Cam Thomas as a fan. After what I'm seeing, again, like I said, for the most part of my life, I played as a guard, so I like seeing a lot of guard play. And seeing Nolan Traoré like that, Cam Thomas not my favorite player no more, man. He not, man. Nolan Traoré my favorite player. He's my favorite player out the draft. Shout out to Drake Powell. I seen that dunk. I didn't get to see it live, but I seen it in the highlights. You dope too. You know what I'm saying? You got some squabbles. You know what I'm saying? But Nolan Traoré for me, man, he got his career assist tonight. I'm about to pull up the stats and all that, man. I'm about to pull it up so y'all can see it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was a good ass game to me. You know what I mean? I like I like the fact that Clax got busy too. Word, Clax got busy, and Noah. That's what I'm saying about Noah Clowney, bro. He'll have these games. I think he had like 12 points in the first quarter. He was hooping. Excuse me, but the secret to the sauce, don't let me forget to tell you. The secret to the sauce is that Nolan Traoré is so fast, and I gotta give credit to the off-ball movement by the three-point shooters. I gotta give credit to that. The off-ball movement by the three-point shooters, Noah Clowney and everybody else that's taking the three-point. Nolan Traoré is put Danny Wolf. Nolan Traoré is putting them in a position for them to take catch and shoot 3-pointers. Putting them in a situation for them to catch and shoot. All they gotta do is what up, Jay? Jay in the chat. Oh, I already know it's lit now. Yo, man. I'm not playing my verse. I don't even want to play my verse no more. Cause when Cam Thomas was a free agent, I feel like I can still play it, you know what I'm saying? But now that he on a different team, I don't even want to play that verse no more. You know what I'm saying? He went to the Bucks. I'm not even finna play that verse. Shout out to Cam Thomas though. I got love for you, know what I mean? But you're on a different team, and you're in the East too. This man, you made it worse. Like into the Bucks, the team that we could have went to the championship, and that's another thing that y'all don't know is that y'all might know is that that's how we lost. We lost Lou Alcindor. Now I'm not saying that Lou Alcindor and Cam Thomas is the same kind of player, but that's what happened. He went to the Bucks. He was supposed to go to the Nets first. And then he went to the Bucks, and he never came to the Nets. You know, he never had 4 years like Cam Thomas, so it's like it is a difference. But that being said, still, just the team to team, I don't like it. It's just don't feel right. I don't like how it feels. You know what I'm saying? As a Net fan. But again, like I said, I'm past that, and mainly because of Nolan Traoré. You know, and make me not miss the guard play. Like, yo, we need more guard play. We need somebody that can score the ball, this and that, this and that. You don't hear me with that argument. I don't have that argument. Nolan Traoré had 13 and 13. Who are you talking to? Big Fan Breezy said that he should be the starting point guard in the Brooklyn Nets, and y'all just put stains on my name. Y'all came up here and said I was wrong, said I was blasphemous. If this is not what you want from your point guard, what do you want? What do you want if you don't want this? If this is not what a point guard does in the NBA, what do you want? You want more height? You want more size? Because of players like Cade Cunningham and all of these different point guards, and I don't want to hear that shit. I'm tired of that shit, man. This is what they do at their height. Everybody can't be the same height. And who are we to say we can't have them on the team if they're not 6'8", 6'9"? Who are we to say that? I'm not hearing that shit. That's for BK and Wild Hoops and anybody saying anything against Nolan Traoré being the point guard for the Brooklyn Nets. I'm not hearing that we should go into free agency and get somebody. I'm not hearing we should go get Darren Peterson. If we got to pick, we should get Darren Peterson because of Nolan Traoré. Y'all heard what I said. If Darren Peterson come here as a rookie and get 13 and 13, whoop-de-doo. We already got a point guard right here, right now, doing that right in front of your net fan eyes. And y'all just want to get hype about the name. But these are the actual numbers. Five for 11 from the field, shot 50%. I'm not mad at that. He missed the three, but he still impacts the game. That's the difference from a lot of y'all favorite players. This is what I'm trying to tell you. He the truth. I told you I'm focused on a style of play. It's about the way you play the game, and this is why I like Nolan Traoré. I don't even miss Cam Thomas no more. There, I said it. There, I said it. I want y'all to look. I want y'all to look in my net fan eyes. I don't miss Cam Thomas no more because of after this game, man. I pull up the big screen just so y'all can see that, man. But this is the truth. 13-13. Are you not entertained? You can't do that from behind the 3-point line. That's getting inside the 3-point line. That's the difference. This is the kind of basketball. This is Brooklyn Nets basketball. All the stuff that I was talking about, how New York guards, and they don't just represent the Knicks, and it's about New York guards getting to the paint and being able to have a skill. It is a skill to be able to get to the rim, and you do that with handles and speed. And that's what Nolan Traoré, all the way from France, is doing, man. He representing for French, man. Yo, Jay, you said that Rudy Gobert was a baguette. Nolan Traoré damn sure ain't no baguette. He more like I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? But he's a French basketball player. He's a great basketball player. The Nets got their point guard of the future. We don't need to look no further. I still don't like Ben Saraff's game. I think, you know what I'm saying? I like his aggressiveness. I like that he'll go downhill. But Nolan Traoré, man, that's my guy, man. That's my favorite player on this team. That's my favorite player on this team. Facts. Look at the plus. Y'all like the plus minus? Look at the starting five plus minus. That's nice. Word. Shout to French Falcon. Jay said he a French Falcon in the chat. He said the fastest animal. Yeah, I gotta get Jay on the panel, man. But Jay already know if Jay, he don't need an invite. He could just come on the panel. He could just come on the panel. The French Falcon. I call him the Nolan the Blur Traoré, Jay. But the French Falcon is kind of, I don't know, man. Yo, what y'all like? We gotta give him. He got two nicknames, man. We can't just give him one. Nolan the Blur Traoré and the French Falcon, man. The French Falcon is fire, though. I'm rocking with that. Yeah, nah, that's tough. That's tough. It's better than the French pigeon. French Falcon, man. I'm loving that, yeah. We can't mess with that, man. That's tough. Word. Shout out to Brooklyn Go Crazy in the chat. He said drop the link for sure. I want to know what the Nets fans think about tonight's game, man. I got y'all. Look at even Terrence Mann put up a healthy 9 points, huh? We're going to get into Noah Clowney, Nick Claxton. We're going to get into all that, but I'm going to throw the link in the chat first. We're going to talk about it. Yo, what up, Jay?
Yo. What's good, bro? How you?
Chilling.
The French Falcon. You know what I mean? I had to look that. I had to look that up, see what the fastest animal in France was, because it's
Yeah,
Nolan Traoré.
facts.
What up, Bree?
Yo, CJ, yo, I'm hype
Man,
about I'm hype
bro,
about
what
our
ice
point.
at, man?
What up, though, CJ? How you doing, CJ?
I'm doing good, man. What ice at, man? I've been telling Ice about this, man. Bro, Jay,
Yo,
you was
bro,
on the live.
everybody
Jay,
looking for ice. Yo, where
Jay,
you at,
Yeah.
ice?
you was on the live. You remember one time, it was a
Listen,
while
you
back, and we
ice.
were talking about fears on Ice Live. And I was like, bro, you remember
Yeah.
I say, man, y'all need to draft Nolan Traoré. And everybody like, no, man, no. We don't need to draft Nolan Traoré. I say, bro, we land 18 or 19. I say, like, the second round pick. I remember telling y'all that on Ice Screen, bro. And y'all like,
Hmm.
nah, man, we ain't need to draft this man. This and that. He asked. I remember Bryant was like, bro, he asked. He the worst rookie of all. I'm like,
Mm,
what the fuck? I'm like, what is Drake Powell doing, bro?
mm,
Out there looking like we're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. That's what he
mm.
out there doing.
And I think Nolan Trail have the highest ceiling out of all of them. Like, no disrespect. And let me get on Leaf, because like I heard Leaf was saying that Danny Wolf the best rookie out of everybody we drafted. That was
Yeah,
a lie. You told a lie, bro.
yeah.
That's not he's not the best rookie we drafted, bro. If you
Oh
ask me, you
my.
the best rookie we drafted. If you want to
Yo,
technically be honest, it's really Nolan Trail.
Yo, listen. Let's stay with this conversation because I wanted to talk to you about the fact that the Brooklyn Nets they really went hard in this draft and they really tried to find a point guard and they did in the Nolan Traoré. Everybody felt like it was going to be Yegor, and what I'm saying, it could be chemistry there instead of
Mhm.
at odds. You feel me? Like they could just move Yegor to the two and it could work. Keep Nolan Traoré at the one. He had 13 and 13, bro. This is impressive, bro. Like
Breeze, I will say this though. If they was going to draft another guard, the guard I want them to take, and I want you to go and watch him too, is King Wilder. He remind me of Shea coming downhill. If they was going to never draft a guard if we land 6 or 7, I would take a risk against him. He a two guard. He is a two guard. He not a point guard. He can run. He can make plays, but he a two guard. I would put Igor at the wing and play King Wilder at the two. If we was to
but
get 6 or 7, but I would not
but
draft
you
Derek Peterson over him.
you still think that Diego got an advantage at the three? You don't think that he just got? I feel like he only got the advantage at the one and two. I don't really want to match him up with threes.
If we was to land 6 or 7, I would take King Wilder and play Igor at the wing position. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't really like Diego at the wing. I just like him at the two for real.
The two.
Like, yeah, I just like him at the two. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Wanna have him at the wing because he more of a catch and shoot player. You know what I mean? He's not really creative. So he's looking
Yeah.
for somebody to break down the defense to get him into the offense, which is fine. But you got to know your personnel. And I just want to keep him at the two guard because he be on a high elbow at the 3 point line more times than not, or you know what I'm saying? He always gonna try to hit that straight on three. And if he could get in some pump fake action, you know what I'm saying? I just felt more comfortable with him at the two. You put him at the three, put him at situations where you know what I'm saying, you're gonna ask him to, probably create, you know what I mean? You gotta put the ball on the floor, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't really want to put him in a situation because Nolan Traoré is just doing so great at the point guard position. Like you putting Diego at the two, it just makes his game so much better. Like all he got to do is play off ball. Like he's learning from Michael Porter Jr. how to take off like unbalanced shots. Not to say that's a good thing, but I'm saying if you a jump shooter and that's your preference, and then you got somebody like Michael Porter Jr. helping you along, we win, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just see the like play development happen from teammate to teammate too, not just from coach to player. You know, and again, Nolan Traoré, bro, he's the point guard of the future for me, man. And if you said that, CJ, I just want to listen. At 32 people watching in the chat, give CJ his credit, man. You know what I mean? Like again, like I said, man, I don't want y'all to think that this show is just all about me. You know what I'm saying? This is about y'all too, man. Because again, if you called that then, and I rock with Ice. I know he ain't got a lot of subscribers on YouTube, but
Man,
I
I
rock
can tell
with
you, man. I've been saying this
and
junk since
I follow him on TikTok too, man. He know basketball too. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know,
I've been
listen,
saying.
keep talking basketball, man. We got one in Nolan Traoré, bro. I'm a,
Like,
I
that's
already.
ice, man. They were talking that Ace Bailey bull crap. That's ice. I stand. I told him. I said, long they draft Nolan Traoré. I don't care who they get. Long they draft Nolan Traoré. When we land 19, I was straight.
Yeah,
Because me and
nah,
Ice been going back and forth. Who better, him or Fierce? And I'm like, no, Nolan Traoré better than Fierce, bro.
I should go see what kind of number Fizz put up tonight. He definitely ain't put up no 13 and 13.
And I think
Definitely ain't
Nolan
put up
Traoré
no.
gonna be way better once he put on more muscle and stuff. He gonna be way better than that. Than what sorry. You saw that behind the back he did?
Bro, I was gonna make it the thumbnail. Bro, I was this close to making it the thumbnail, bro. But I
I'm gonna
made
get a
it
jersey.
on the Dayron Sharp dunk. But damn, bro, that crossover was nice.
Yeah, he
That
got a
shit.
bag. He got a bag.
And that's what I'm saying. He be getting to the rim from behind the 3-point line. He did that from behind the 3-point line, got to the rim. Like, how is he still getting to the rim? His speed is amazing, bro. That shit is incredible.
And I see BK talking about, well, we need a 6'6" guard. No, he not. But Nolan Traoré is 6'4", 6'5". That's perfect guard, bro. He's not 6'2" or 6'1", small guard. And you can't pick on him because he play defense, bro. So you just
Yeah,
not
he
gonna pick
do.
on him.
Facts. He do play defense. Y'all try to act like he don't play defense. Again, like I said, I'm Jose Alvarado. He went over there to the New York Knicks. Now I'm not even mad that y'all got Jose Alvarado. You know what I'm saying, even though he's from Brooklyn, but the fact is that we got Nolan Traoré, and this is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Everybody we want to show them love. We gotta get love from international players. Y'all ain't got no love for us. Yo, listen, Nolan Traoré putting on right now, and he looking like. Don't get me saying it. Don't get me saying he might be better than Jose Alvarado. I ain't gonna say he better than Brunson.
He better
But
than him, bro.
by the end of this season, he might be better than Jose Alvarado. You might be better than him. He might be better.
Just wait to hit his ceiling. Just wait to hit his ceiling. You gonna be better than him, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He a rookie. They got him on a 4-year contract. That means we're gonna see him play and develop. You don't put him in no silly trades. Don't put him in no. I'm saying put him in a situation where he get to be the one bringing the ball up court. We ain't gonna have no turnovers. They are not gonna press us. He will beat the defense from 94 feet. He's that fast. Press him. I double dare you. I double dog, triple dog dare you to press him 94 feet. Like that's a strategy. He's cooking that defense. Like, yo, bro, I got a lot of major confidence in Nolan Traoré, bro. And it's not because of the numbers, it's because I'm watching him play. Like I'm watching how he play the game, and I'm looking at, and I'm saying today's NBA, and I'm just like, yo, they not stopping him, bro. He's not thinking that everything, and again, he not from around here, so you don't know how they do from around here. From around here, what they like to do is they like to take a bunch of threes. He ain't get the memo, huh? He ain't get the memo. It's no way he got 13 assists because he was behind the 3-point line. That's a negative. He was all inside that 3-point line in the paint, doing whatever he wanted, finding mad different players. He was throwing it across court, throwing it to the elbow. I was like,
And when Cam Thomas was on here, it's one move he take for Cam Thomas. Like it was a game. I forgot what game it was, but I know it was a Cam Thomas shot. I said, yeah, he learned that shit from Cam Thomas.
Yeah, but again, that's what the greats do, man. All greats do that. I think we got a great point guard on our team. I know I'm saying early saying that, but I don't think I'm early when you got fans like CJ that didn't know that before he was on the Nets. You
But
got
I've been
fans
knowing
like
Nolan
Ice that
Traoré.
was telling us this before that, but I'm not even early. I'm just on point because I'm watching him because he's on our team.
Shout out to Dylan, bro. I've been watching Nolan Traoré. Dylan, I won't say he put me on with him, but like when 2025 draft was hitting, he was playing overseas, and I watch him. Matter of fact, he played with AJ the Boxer and Nike. So that's why I've been watching him since he was playing with Nike. This is when he was a top 5 pick. He was going crazy and shit. But yeah, I've been watching him, bro.
Yeah, nah, it is what it is, man. Shout to Dylan, man. Shout to all the Nets fans. We the best fans. And then, like I said, man, all we got is us. We ain't got no big media. We just got us. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep creating this content, letting them know what it is. I feel like going across the league and looking like what all these other point guards did. Because realistically, 13 and 13, the biggest names, what they did tonight, man. Nah, seriously, I'm on my shit tonight. Know what I mean? We be whipping their ass, man. We always giving the Bulls work.
I got to get my jersey,
What?
man.
You going?
I'm supposed to be and get it, Breeze. But I had to get the Caleb Woodson jersey once he beat Boozer. Once I saw him expose Boozer, so
The
I already
dang.
got that.
So hold on. Let me ask you this: if you had a choice, who would you get, Boozer or Caleb Wilson?
Caleb Woodson already exposed him. Let me tell you why. Caleb Woodson that game, he taking up a mid
Yeah.
range shot. So all the people that say Caleb Woodson, he love the rim run. Well, all his shots were tough. If you go back and watch that game against North Carolina, Boozer would guard him. Boozer couldn't do nothing. And all that backing down, Boozer weighed 245, like BK love to say weights matters and all that. That didn't matter. Caleb Woodson weighed 215. Boozer couldn't back him down because you know why? Caleb Woodson too strong and athletic. And he wasn't gonna back him down. He couldn't move him away. Caleb Woodson lock up him. Breezy. He had Boozer locked that they had to call his travel every time Boozer go up or something, bro. Boozer only got by him one time. Caleb Woodson points came off of Boozer.
Yeah.
So I see the player choice talking about, well, it's easy. I'll just take Boozer. No, it's not. Caleb Woodson already played better. He ready to beat Derek Peterson. He ready to outplay AJ, and now he just beat Boozer. And so my boy deserved to be in the top 3 conversation, and he won player of the week by that.
Yo. Now I'm rocking with CJ, man. Listen, unpopular opinion, whatever. We gonna stir the pot. We gonna shake the scene. Shout out to CJ. Y'all heard what he said. 100% back what he said. We should get Caleb Wilson in the draft, like I was saying a different time. But again, he articulated in the way he did. Like I said, whatever he said, I'm saying the same thing in other words. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
And at the end of the go ahead. What you said?
No, and you will want a player like that. You know what this man do? When he see like somebody like AJ, he will put them on the front of their phone just to motivate him to play good. And you know what he go out there and do? He kills them. And that and he the reason why he killed Duke because he had an offer for Duke. Duke never texted him back, and so that motivate him to play like that. You want a dog? You want a dog like that, Brian?
Yes.
We've never had nobody like that, man.
Exactly. That's what I need. That's again, like he said, and this is what I was asking for. But I seen an interview with him, CJ, where he was saying that he would had these players because he said that he played with them, and he was like, "Yeah, I know these guys. I'm these that y'all got in front of me saying that they better players than me. Like I feel some type of way. I got them on my list. So that here you say that he said that he got a list or something that motivate him or something like that. I know it's true, bro. We do need a player like that. You know what I'm saying? That's for real, bro. We do. And you let him be the number 1 over MPJ. You put MPJ at the 3. MPJ get to stay at the 3. You put him at the 4. And I like Clowney. Like tonight, he had a good game. But I'm just saying, for whoever we draft, he could come off the bench for him. Like, don't trade him and don't make it seem like you know what I'm saying? He a good player. I'm not trying to trade Clowney. I'm just trying to put him on the bench for whoever we draft, because I want Caleb Wilson over all of these other plays, just because of stories like CJ is saying, bro. Like
he done beat everybody that y'all put in front of him. He done stack up against everybody y'all put in front of him. So you can't really say that. So you can't have an argument that he outplayed AJ. Like I say, he done beat Derek Peterson. He done beat Boozer. So he done beat every player, every top player that in that draft. You ask me, I would really put him 1. If you want to be honest and you want to go off that, you could really make an argument he should be 1.
Real talk. And that being said, I know a lot of credit and the credence is supposed to go to what's going to happen in the tournament. But let's keep it real. They're not even guaranteed to play each other in the tournament. And this is a real situation where Caleb Wilson got to be versus all of the top 3 that's in front of him before the tournament happened. And he beat all of them. You trying to tell me that they better than him when he beat all of them? Not 1, not 2, but 3 of them? And y'all mad at me saying we should draft him over Peterson? Peterson missed 2 games. So hold on. If Peterson supposed to become Dwayne, this is what Chill said on his show. He was like, "Yo, he gonna beat Dwayne Wade, Kobe, this and that." And I said, "Yeah, I ain't saying he ain't gonna be a good player. I'm just saying that Caleb Wilson, you know what I mean? We might need him over Peterson.
Bree, I got another thing. It's
Guards and Yago and I said we got our guards and Yago and Nolan Traoré. You feel me? So
I'm glad I got my boy User on here, but they got to stop this, man. This Kobe debate, that shit really pissing me off. They say that because of the offense. Do they realize Kobe played defense? What Kobe
yeah,
was second all defense, third all defense, something like that. Like I say, they say Elijah Gilbert Renaissance with Kobe Bryant. I see somebody say that, bro. They got to stop just saying that, bro. And Chill, he got to stop saying that. You can't beat Kobe Bryant just by just playing offense. That don't make sense, bro. You come up here and you tell me that makes sense. His coach had to sub him out the game because he couldn't play no defense, bro.
So hold on.
Do you want to play like that in Brooklyn? No.
So okay, so damn. So but how we wrong? We really not wrong about that. All right, so but I'm not gonna hold y'all. We're not gonna talk about that all night, but I'm just saying ain't no real debates for real. You feel me? It is what it is. Like if he beat all of them and he's going number 4, like it's one thing to be projecting number 4, right? It's one thing to be projecting number 4 before the season start, right? Then the season start, and then I play all of them, or he played all of them.
He wasn't even ranked 4.
Yeah, where was he ranked?
He was at 11 or 12. He wasn't even ranked 4, and this me still taking up for him. He had to when he beat it. Once he played good against AJ, okay, that's when he started to get it known. But when he beat it, Derek Peterson, people start putting him in that 4 debate easily. And when he started putting up triple doubles, and when he was putting up every double game, that really made him noticeable. Nate Ahmed fell off. He really was Nate Ahmed at, but Nate Ahmed started to pick it up too.
See, but I heard about Nate Ahmed too. Was he verse Nate Ahmed yet? Did he play them?
If he was to play a Nate Ahmed, I would feel bad for Nate Ahmed. Because let me tell you something. Caleb, he have a bag, but what make him unstoppable, Breeze? That footwork he got. It's that footwork he got, man. Okay. He had all the Duke players in foul trouble, man. Yeah, no disrespect to all them guys, man. I just want somebody like him, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Exactly. Listen, y'all heard what he say? At least that's 2 fans. 2 fans saying they want Caleb Wilson. Again, remember.
No, it's 5 of them saying that now.
5?
They don't take Bryant saying that. A lot of people saying they would take Caleb Wilson over on DP. And all. It's a lot of people saying that.
5 of us. You heard that. And I want y'all to be clear. I'm gonna put it in the title. Look, there's too many letters in the title right now for me to fit it.
Even John said, I think John even said it. He'll take Caleb Wilson over Boozer. I think John even said it himself. He'll take Caleb Wilson over Boozer.
We're really talking basketball for real. You put Caleb Wilson in a situation like this, he's somebody that can put the ball on the floor and he play inside the 3-point line. You got somebody like Nolan Traoré playing the way that he's playing. And remember, he got 10 assists and none of those was alley oops. And those are many assists. He got 13 assists without an alley oop. No pick and rolls.
And I got
how serious that is? Bro, you give him somebody like Caleb Wilson as a teammate, you know how tough we is?
You ain't lying. Defense,
man, bro.
Let me tell you something. Caleb Wilson really fit for
Caleb Wilson, bro. Please. Am I wrong, or they would be
dumb enough to take? Let me tell you something. They would be dumb enough to take Boozer, but I'm telling you right now, they can take Boozer all you want. But when Caleb Wilson play against us, he gonna have us on our damn list. So that's all I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. And you know how he feels, bro.
I want him to be on a team. I want Caleb Wilson on the team. That's what I'm hearing. Like that's what I want to see, man. Like seriously, man. Like, put Caleb Wilson on the team. You're already saying that we're gonna be in the 4th place. And my thing is like, nah, I don't want to be in no situation where somebody else want to take them. Let those other teams take those other players. That's fine. That's fine. Do not draft Peterson when you got Nolan Traoré. I think that shit is a game, right? Like, no, that shit ain't no game. If Darren Peterson came here, is he getting 13 and 13? I want to hear about the other things. That's 13 points and 13 assists. That's what I want from my point guard.
And another thing, Breezy, I noticed we get on Cam talking about how Cam Thomas gonna play defense. Derek Peterson ain't no damn better. So I mean, you could be dumb enough to take him. And Boozer, he ain't no better either on defense. He about just the same. He good
I
and
heard
all.
I
He
heard
about the
Darren
same. They not,
Peterson was giving work on defense though.
nah. Jay, his last game, his coach tried to take him out of the game. He couldn't even he couldn't even play no defense, man. His defense is terrible. And then they love to say he playmates. He don't even create a bench. Matter of fact, the day his team beat matter of fact, Kansas had played the number one team today. I forgot who they played today, and they beat them without no Derek Peterson. That just goes to show you that team could really win games without Derek Peterson. So y'all, I mean, they just hype him up
Yo,
just to hype him up, bro.
they be hyping him up. I hear a lot of hype. I hear a lot of hype. Trust me, CJ. Yo, and the thing is, listen, I get it. I don't watch college basketball, but you got other fans that'll jump on the panel like CJ that watch basketball and say facts like he beat all of them, and then I just be backing what they say because that's just the truth of the matter. Yo, it
If I
is
ever
what
catch
it
them
is,
saying that,
bro.
if I ever catch them saying that, I'm gonna expose them. Real easy and
Listen,
simple, bro.
listen. Even more so, since we really talking basketball, some of the times that be because of the prestigious school they from, like Duke. Like they be from places like that, so you know they gonna get the number one pick just because they Duke. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it don't mean they deserve it. It's other players that be better than players that be coming from Duke. Like Duke do be having great players. I can't even deny that. But shit, it been a situation where it was a play that was ranked under them and beat all of the ones that's in front of him. Is there ever a situation for us to take from there and say, look at what happened in that example? Was Caleb Wilson the first player to do it? You feel what I'm saying? Is he the first player to do it?
You know what crazy? My stepdad friend actually coached Caleb Wilson. I forgot to mention that, Reese. He actually
What?
did.
You said
That's
what?
crazy. My stepdad friend coached Caleb Wilson. Caleb Wilson
Wow.
for ATL.
Wow, that's
He was
amazing,
telling him,
bro.
he was telling him how I like him. Yeah, he coached him.
Nah,
I
that's
thought he was
dope, bro.
lying, but yeah, she coached him.
What did he say? What did he say about him?
Now he was just saying good stuff and how he was hard working, how he was good on defense and stuff
Yo,
like you.
CJ, yo, CJ, me and you, we probably could help see us. We could probably help Caleb Wilson get to the team if I could get that interview, man. I need that interview with that head coach for the Fan of the People show, man. We could get Caleb Wilson to the team, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my little net fan bid in, you heard?
And
You know what I'm saying?
if he go off at March Madness, that's like that's gonna be another damn debate about the
Mm-hmm.
conversation, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He if you ask me, he ready. He three to me. You ask me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yo, listen, you know I'm all in, man. Talk to me, man. Listen, if I could get that interview, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, listen, you know what's going on because I do the Fan of the People show. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I'm serious about that show. So I'm gonna be professional for real
Mhm.
shit, like real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? But realistically, I'm gonna also mention how Caleb Wilson would be good for the Brooklyn Nets. I would tell him like, yo, you know, he could be instrumental to what we got going on. We looking for a number one option, more players on this team. They catch and shoot players. Even MPJ, he's a catch and shoot player. You know what I'm saying? He could be somebody that I liken him to Kevin Garnett. You
Yeah,
know,
that's what I got him compared to Kevin
word.
Garnett.
So
Right?
listen, man. I am again, like I said, it's more about the person and their journey and this and that. So again, like I said, I'm gonna stay the course, but I am gonna try to, you know, I'm sort of whoop de whoop with the, you know what I mean, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying, get Caleb Wilson on the team. You know what I mean,
And it's another
wow,
player I want you to watch, Bree, to keep an eye on. And I know Dillman put him out here, but King Wilder, he's a nice dude. I
that's the
like
second time I heard about him tonight.
King Wilder. He's nice. Like I say, he get down here like Shay. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to Keaton Fleming. I want to disrespect Keith Fleming. He fast and quick and all, but I don't want to know. I don't want like nobody 6'4" with Nolan.
Mm.
And I don't think he a two guard. I don't think he a two guard. He like a point guard.
Yeah. Shout out to Drake Powell, man. He had 14, 4 for 8, 2 for 5. What you thought about his game tonight?
He show a little bit more aggressive. But LM, no, never say he a number two option. Never again. No, never say that. Never, never say that. Bull crap. Never.
But talk to us. But in your opinion, tell us why you don't think he a number two option. Talk to us.
Bro, like me and Ice were talking about this, right? Can he be a number two option? Me, I said the same thing. He can't be a number two option because like how the way we look at Drake like his game remind me of Lou Dort. Like I see him sometimes. I see him. He be trying to create, but he dribble too high, Breezy. He dribble way too high, and that's why.
Right.
Like when I watch him, he was in the fourth quarter. He was trying to take a step back, and the defender stole the ball because he dribbled too high. Like
Right.
he not made to be. He not built to be a number two. He not built for that. Certain people got to be built for that shit, and he just ain't built for that shit, man. He a good role player. Don't get me wrong. He probably better than Mikal Bridges. He probably gonna be better than Mikal Bridges, but he a good role player, man. He not built for this number two shit, man. I was telling y'all, bro, who the number two and who the guy on the team. And I've been telling you, bro, it's Nolan Traoré, bro. I've been trying to tell y'all this the whole damn time, man. And
Right.
Nolan Traoré ain't Igor, bro. I've been trying to tell y'all this, man.
Mm-hmm. Yo, again, like I said, man, I'll let it come back here and tell y'all it was me first, but it's true as CJ. It's true as Ice, probably. It's true as probably Dylan. It's true as these other fans. I gotta keep it real with you. Sometimes, again, like I said, it be all-star content creators on this panel sometimes, man. Shout out to CJ. CJ's dope. This is JTV dope. He got a show on Instagram on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Jay, talk to them, Jay.
Oh yeah, different show. Every week it's a different show. Live on Instagram. Check my page, man. And at the end of the day, go on. This is Jay. Know what I mean, hit that link in my bio, and it's all sorts of music in there too. Know what I mean? All sorts of fly shit you can rock to with your honey. Know what I mean? Don't listen to it with the fellas though. Like if it's just you and the boys, I wouldn't recommend it. Know what I mean? But if it's
Oh yeah,
but
nah, that's real shit though.
But if it's you and the ladies, know what I mean? Throw that shit on. Watch it get jumping.
Right, word. See, and again, that's the thing. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. The thing about music that's beautiful, especially, and again, I'm a fan of a different world. You gotta know that. Um, is that music is supposed to bring people together, right? And I think that's what J music do. M&D as far as the different world music, and that's why he say listening to it with your girl. If you vibing with your girl, y'all can vibe to that. It's not, and then there's music that you can listen to, like you know
Yeah,
what I'm
we got
saying.
a couple songs you could listen to with the homies. Not to say it like that. And if you
Which
go
ones? Which
back and
ones?
listen to some of
Which
my
ones
old,
for the homies? Which ones for the homies?
let's see, we got Destroying the Art. DTA Destroying the Art. That's one you could listen to with the homies. Know what I mean?
Okay, all
But
right.
definitely
But
check that out. That's featuring my boy Not Really. That shit fire.
yeah, but can we get into why they should be listening to with their lady with Valentine's coming up? You feel what I'm saying? Valentine's this Friday. They put on a different vibe, different type of atmosphere. What could happen? What you know what I'm saying? Like
It it's music to set the mood. It's music to get the female body jumping and wiggling and doing all sorts of shit like that. And then once it start wiggling, things start jiggling, and then you know what I mean. Then you know it's sensational. You know what I mean?
it's sensational. Shit
Right.
crazy, man. Yo, again, man, shout out to everybody that's watching, man. Please subscribe to the page. Follow Jay. Shout out to CJ for joining the panel. He told y'all Nolan Troyer is the truth. I really don't have time to
So
go
you
through all
already
the
Trey the
montage.
truth? He Trey already the truth?
They
Trey
call him
already the
NT.
truth.
He got a
Facts.
nickname now, NT.
I like that. Trey the truth. Trey
Trey
already the
already the
truth.
truth. Yeah.
The
Trey
French
already the
Falcon.
truth. Yeah. Yo. Thanks. Yo, listen, man. I already know what it is, man. Subscribe to the page. And on top of that, y'all should be rejoicing with us. Y'all should be happy that we got a solid point guard going forward because y'all don't want to have to be confused about whether the Nets should be decided if they're going to get another point guard in the draft. Like, of course, in my opinion, they've seen enough to know that they should back Trey already the truth to continue to hoop. at the point guard position. He's not a two guard. He's not going to do everything. That's what I'm saying about point guards. I don't want this positionless basketball shit. I don't want this shit sometime, man. I want my point guard to be a point guard. I don't need him to be playing positionless basketball. Like, you good. You just play the point guard and you good. So I'm happy that we got Traoré at the point guard. I don't want the Nets to go and try to get Peterson. AJ DeBonch is a different story because to me he a 2-3. But again, like I said, y'all not shaking me. I'm standing on my square. I want Caleb Wilson to be on the team. He can be a stretch four and he get it inside the 3-point line. It's a lot of space there if y'all didn't know. You know, between the free throw line and inside the 3-point line, there's a lot of space right there. You
He
got
got a
players
high
that know.
ceiling, man.
Yeah, bro. You got players that know how to score from right there. Bro, that's golden. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, it is what it is, man. Nets fans is the best fans. I don't wanna I don't wanna Dayron Sharp, he had 16 minutes, 6 points, 2 for 8 from the field, 0 for 1. He shot a 3-pointer. I missed that. I seen Clax hit a 3. I said, oh shit. Clax is on.
Yeah, Claxton
Clax is
on one
on.
tonight.
Yeah, now we
Yeah,
can
I
go to
know he's
Clax
on
real
Clax.
quick because you know what I'm saying. He had a big game. I would say this is season high for sure. 28 and 10. He gave
Yeah.
Nick Richards all that bullshit Nick Richards was talking about. Clax wasn't hearing none of that shit, bro. He was giving Nick Richards work, bro.
28 and 10 might be the best game I ever seen Clax play.
Bro, let me keep it real with you, Jay. That's the best game I ever seen Claxton play in my net fan life.
Right.
It's the best game I ever seen him play, bro. Seriously, I ain't gonna hold you. I was talking my shit too, but I ain't never know he could score 28 points. I ain't gonna
And get
hold
the 10 rebounds.
you.
Shout to Clax, man. Clax, man.
Yeah. Facts, man. Facts. Oh shit. Oh man, what's this? What's happening in the chat, man? Nick fans in the chat arguing that fans.
Yeah, Nick.
Why is y'all up here, man?
Let me do some general maintenance. Now, far as what the Net fan said to the Nick fan, he's right. The Nick fan is wrong. That's one. But two, the fact is this: when it comes down to the Nets fans, we come in peace. You know, we don't think Nick fans pay attention to us. You know, they say all of these things about us. We don't
Right.
think they pay attention to the podcast or anything like that. You feel what I mean? Like, and again, like I said, they don't want no smoke with me. You know, I had a Net fan, I had the audacity, shout out to my guy Pete, but he had the audacity to ask me something about a Nick fan offering me something. Jay was there, he's hyping it up actually, saying that they, you know, to compromise my integrity without becoming a Nick fan and all of this and that. And again, like I said, you know,
But it
CP.
wasn't actually a Nick fan. It was just a Nick content creator. Like, you would have to pretend to be a Nick fan. Just like some of the niggas in the comments be pretending to be Nets fans.
Yeah. And again, like I said, you know, CP the franchise, he's one of the biggest Nick fans out there. I trolled him twice. I broke up a wine and cheese party, you know, called in and said some net fan troll. And there was another time I called up, it was him and another guy, and I, you know, trolled them again. And, you know, it's part of what I do. I don't think it could ever happen, you know. I don't want it to happen. There's nothing that I look forward to. It's ridiculous, actually, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I feel like, yeah, the whole thing with Alvarado, I was true about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You from Brooklyn, you want to go to the next, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
what it
nah,
is.
he had the nerve to say that shit was a dream come true too. Fuck him.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
He
he don't
had
need
the
a dream
nerve
come
to
true.
say he could have just played over there. He ain't have to go jump off the deep end with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when they get out
man.
the second round, we're gonna see who get last, man. They ain't doing that, bro.
Yeah. But it's funny though, man. I just think that the East got tougher with Cleveland getting Harden. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
Like I
Harden just
did,
hit a big shot.
yeah. Yeah. I feel like the Knicks they was tough. I ain't gonna hold you, but I feel like Harden going to the Cavs, they could beat the Knicks, man. And I really hope they beat the Knicks, man, for real. Like
Man,
that'd
the
be
Knicks
good.
better worry about Detroit, man.
You better
Yeah,
worry about Cleveland too.
Detroit,
yeah,
Detroit fucking beat them by 30 both times they played them. And on top of that, I feel like they got every Nick game circled on their calendar since they got cheated in the playoffs last year.
Mm-hmm. How they
I
got
think
cheated, Jay? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how they got cheated.
that bum ass backcourt when they let Bumson go backcourt and didn't call it.
That's a fact. I remember that. I remember that, Jay. Good shit.
It was like two questionable games that was real close, and they gave it to the Knicks. And it's like,
Remember
bro,
that?
yeah,
Remember that corner three where they fouled them and they ain't called foul?
yep, that one too. Who
That
got
too.
fouled? Who
I
got
remember
fouled? It
that.
was Conley or somebody. I forgot who got fouled, but
I
he
think it
got
was the Mike Beasley.
yeah Beasley, not Conley. Beasley.
It was
He got
Beasley.
fouled.
Mhm.
Then it was just real questionable how they lost to the Knicks, and I don't think this time they want to let it be questionable, like they trying to demolish them niggas. But shout to them
Mhm.
though.
Mhm. They got a point guard off the bench. I think his name is Dennis Daniels. He tough. He's giving the Knicks work. That's why they probably went and got Alvarado. Like, yo, like we ain't our bench ain't fire like that.
Yo, now did you see Alvarado? He got a number 5, so they trying to say his jersey is GTA 5.
Yeah, that's tough, I guess.
That is kind of tough.
So better if it was a Brooklyn Nets jersey, but
Yeah,
whatever.
but get him out of here, man.
If we about to draft Boozer, oh bro, I won't be mad at it because I'm supporting me on our team, but I will look at us dumb for doing that shit. Oh,
Yeah. Or, but again, like I said, we don't
You
need
know I ain't
Alvarado.
trying to give
Like,
too
we
many
got
Nick
Nolan
compliments,
Traoré,
man.
you
Get
heard?
them out of here.
But nah, but facts, yo. We got Nolan Traoré. We don't need Alvarado, man. Facts. And again, I like the early success for Nolan Traoré. And this is why I want to talk to Ice too, is because the G League worked for Nolan Traoré too. Like he went to the G League because he had a bad start in the beginning of the season. That's cool. Went to the G League, tightened up his game, and then came right back. And then, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of showing consistency. You know, he wasn't getting as much minutes at first, but the little minutes he was getting, everybody could see that he could pass. Like he really know how to pass. He's really good. Like he's fast and he know how to pass. And that's how the Brooklyn Nets want to play basketball. They want to play basketball that way. That's the way they want to play. They want to play the way Nolan Traoré play the game is the exact way they want to play. Because you got to realize he's not just looking for the shot when he get past the defense. He is looking to pass, and he is passing. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. He got 13 assists, but he could have had more. There's a lot of times I've seen Nolan Traoré had a guy open, and they missed a three. Like real shit. Like yeah, I don't mean be petty. I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like I'm watching the game, so take the 13 for what it is. You know what I'm saying? But just know he's somebody that is a true point guard. I know we talk about positionless basketball, but he's a true point guard, bro. Trey Ore, the truth, the French Falcon, right, Jay?
Right. Right. We came up with two nicknames for him in the same night. Know what I mean?
and
I
T
think the blur was already out. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of heard that before.
and
Yeah,
So I
T
but Traoré the truth and the French Falcon is both fired.
well, CJ keeps saying NT, so that's three. Shit, TNT. I just say that just to, but
You
that shit
already
close
know
to
this.
TNT is fucking three, 2 out of 3 letters. You
Right.
put that in a rap or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
Wow.
word though. Shout out to him. Know what I mean? And yo, the first step that he got is definitely lethal. Know what I mean? He could
Right.
definitely get by pretty much any player that is standing in front of him. So shout to that. Know what I mean? And that's what I be saying about just well, Jordy Fernandez said it. I didn't call it a superpower, but when you got somebody on a team that is the best at something, you
Yeah.
gotta nurture that. You know what I mean? If you're the best rebounder, the best scorer, the best first step, like you gotta nurture those things and put that player in a position to capitalize on that skill set.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yes,
Listen, man. Shout to This Is JTV. Shout to CJ. They got my guy Cam Thomas in a short little interview. Yeah, know I'm finna watch it. You know what I'm saying? See what he said and shit like that. But we gonna recap what Cam Thomas say in this interview. Y'all know how we
Told me
do.
that they always wanted me, always called about me, been trying to get me here for years. So that definitely plays a part in his new beginnings. And happy for the opportunity. Happy that everybody is embracing me. You know.
All right, so this is Cam Thomas' first media appearance as a Buck. So, all right, so here we go.
His new beginnings, and happy for the opportunity. Happy that everybody is embracing me. You know, everybody's happy that I'm here. Everybody wanted me, so I feel great and can't wait to get on the court and help win. Yeah, just being here. The front office told me that they always wanted me, always called about me, been trying to get me here for years. So that definitely plays a part in your decision to go somewhere. And because I really felt wanted by the guys, talked to Doc before. It was great conversations. And then just seeing the team, I feel like I actually helped contribute and, really just blend in and just be one of the guys, really. So I'm just happy to be here, happy to help, and I can't wait to get to winning with the guys for sure. His new beginnings, and happy for the opportunity, happy that
All right,
everybody
man.
is.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing him. He sound too happy.
Yeah.
When he was over here, ain't shit funny. Now you get over there, he's happy for every hour. Get the fuck out of here.
Word, you ain't mad at all, man.
He sound too happy. Nah, but
Word,
shout to
man.
him, forget it.
I mean, can't stop smiling. Oh, shit, man.
Nah, shout to CT though. I'm just fucking with you. Know what I mean, I'm sure he happy he
Nah,
got a job at this point.
See, man, we not hating, man. We not.
Yeah, he just
We gotta
happy he got
compete
a
versus.
job.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta compete versus your fans, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Oh man, but again, like I said, he's an NBA player. I don't know why y'all was saying all of that. All that whack shit. That shit was funny. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. We good. Y'all already know that we gonna keep it going, you know what I'm saying? So we got Basketball University.
Right, it's new beginnings for us. Know what I mean, we got new beginnings over here. How about that?
Facts. You know what I'm saying? 19-year-old, man. 16.3 points, 8 assists a game. And yo, that's what he's doing in the last 3 games. His true shooting is 69%, bro. He's making decisions out there, bro. Finally, guys. Look, that's the crossover. That's what CJ was talking about. I seen that. That was tough. Finding Clax. Look all the way across court, finding Terrence Mann for 3. Trusting the guys. Floaties. Good pass. Cross court. Oh my goodness. Good defense. Nah. Oh, PNO. Oh, he did have a PNO. All right, my fault. I like that alley-oop. That was tough. Yeah, nah, he tough, bro. Oh, all right. Hold on. Let's react to what Nolan Traoré said. Yeah, shout out to Nolan Traoré, man.
Night when you was just in here, and he was obviously giving you a lot of praises for the way things looked out there tonight. When you are hearing your teammates talk about you giving the team as a whole an advantage in games like tonight, what does that mean to you?
It's good because with the time we learn to play with each other and we play better. So I mean, it's great for the team. So it's good.
How slow would you say the action on the floor is getting for you?
A little bit slower with the experience you get. You get used to the speed, and now it's getting better. And I hope it's going to continue.
Sweet.
Nolan, since the beginning of the season, we've been asking you questions about, how you're growing, the development, and now it looks like tonight you were able to seemingly put all of that together. What did it feel like being able to see the floor like that and also, have some of your floaters falling and be that complete offensive guy?
Hold on. I paused it to say that this Jordy Fernandez quote, he made the right play over and over and over. That's basically knowing when to shoot, knowing when to pass. And he did a lot of that. If you watch tonight's game, he was right more times than not, bro. Like you can trust him with the basketball. The whole extension of the coach thing I was talking about, that's Nolan Traoré and Jordy Fernandez. He's his guy. Yo, that's his guy. All of that stuff that I was saying about the extension of the coach and how Jordy Fernandez he need that. That's what any coach need. You know, the floor general per se. That's
But
what it is. And I
it
think Nolan
seems
Traoré is the guy for pause. He's the player for
it
that.
seems like based on what Jordy has been saying he wanted to do with the team, he want to move fast. He want like Traore seems more like the guy than Yegor at fucking at the point. Even though they've been experimenting with Yegor the whole time, trying to make him the point because they want this tall point guard like they had with Ben Simmons, but
Mhm.
it seems like Nolan has had more of the skill set to play how he wants to play. Even though what's up with the is Nolan's defense still leaves something to be desired, but shit, so do Jaeger.
Facts. Yo, again, at the end of the day, I look at it for player development. I just keep it in that realm. Like, I'm not expecting them to win. And again, like I said, we always be whipping the balls, bro. We like the best ball fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Nets always got their number. It is what it is. Like, I just look at it for what it's worth. For we should be excited about a point guard because that's how the Nets want to win. A lot of franchises, not just the Brooklyn Nets, they start from the point guard position. Like I told you, that's the on the low from net fan to net fan. That's really the source. The real source is that you really need a point guard to help you win a championship. And a lot of teams in the NBA after Steph Curry did what he did, realized started how imperative the point guard is. Case in point is it was the big man just dominant. It ain't about no point guard. It wasn't about that. It was just about who had the big man. That's who won championships. And yes, that's still the theme of the NBA. Yes, I get it. But the point guard era impacts the NBA very much so since Steph Curry did what he did. And I'm just saying that to say in today's basketball, Nolan Traoré is going to be one of the greatest Brooklyn Nets point guards ever. Ever, bro. Trust me
Nah,
when I tell you.
the chat got me crying. They still talking about these bum ass New York short pants. And the funny shit is that they talk about they ain't want Giannis, but they got Mikal Bridges for the price that they could have got Giannis for. That shit is
Breezy.
y'all
We
got
got
Bridges.
we got we got to get Sean Marks an A on this though. He hit on him though. I knew he was gonna hit on him once we draft him, but he deserves some credit for that though.
Hmm. Sean Marks, I'm not gonna lie. Sean Marks, let me keep it real with you, Sean Marks. You know, I said a lot about you clinking Modelo's and all of this and that, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know, games like this, I would clink a Modelo with you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be honest with you. You know what I mean? I don't even drink. You know, it's just off of the strength that you know, far as when it comes down to just being able to draft great players, like I said, my hang up with you is Cam Thomas, but that's neither here nor there. He just too happy for the Bucks right at this point, and it's not even about that. I'm just letting you know. The fact is that Nolan Traore puts you in a situation where now it just look like you knew what you was doing the whole time by looking for talent overseas opposed to trying to look for talent in the NCAA. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the credit that I'm giving you. Like, you know how to scout talent overseas. That's important because of what you did. If there's success, real success, like I think, in drafting Nolan Traore the Truth, the French Falcon, Traore the Truth, the French Falcon, then a lot of NBA franchises are going to start thinking like, how much should we be looking into these overseas players when it's draft time? I mean, it was only supposed to be the top players like Wimby, right? Everybody say that Jokic is an anomaly, but it's just that his age when he got in the draft. I think that's more what it was. know what I'm saying? But he was a professional before he got to the NBA. I don't know if a lot of fans know that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all should know that. But yeah, I'm just saying that to say, like, bro, if he's able to find this talent at 19, it's impressive. That's all I'm saying. It's impressive. If he could find Nolan Traoré at 19, he's playing like this, and not like I didn't really want to be that petty to go across the league and see all the other point guards and see what they did, but it's impressive. If you got a starting point guard on your team and he give you 13 and 13, I respect it. It don't even matter what team he on. What could you say there's other point guards that did more if you want to? But for a rookie to come in the NBA, and again, like I said, not to shy away from the content. You feel what I'm saying? Because we finna get back to it. We gonna listen to him and see how he feel about tonight's game. This is he broke this is a career night for him. So we're gonna see how he feel about it.
It was great. You have to give credit to my teammates. They said good screen. Clax said a lot of good screen. So he opens up the court, and now I can make decision, and hopefully I make the right one.
With Clax, that the two-man game seems like you guys have built a lot of chemistry. How has he kind of helped you make each other better?
I mean, it's an everyday thing. I learn how to throw in the good lobs in a good situation, and he learns how to screen me better so he can get the ball better. So it's just a day-to-day thing, I think.
No, I'm curious about how you managed to stay so level-headed at your age. Whether you have I'm curious to know how you managed to stay so level-headed at your age. Whether you have a good game or a bad game, it kind of just seems like you're steady going along here.
I don't know. It's like this. I know it will not be good every game, so I just keep going and keep working, and I know that next game I'm gonna try my best to do better.
You obviously had the ball in your hands a lot during your overseas career. Just making that transition from there to the NBA, what are some of the biggest differences or biggest things that you feel like you're starting to learn about reading NBA defenses as opposed to what you were in the past?
I mean, you have more space in the NBA, and you have better. You have good shooters. In Europe too, but like you have more space. You have maybe some defense that are like less tight, So it's easier for me with my speed to take advantage of that.
Thank you.
Jordy,
thank you. Listen,
clearly,
listen. We can listen to this whole thing, but thank you. That's what I needed to hear. Like he said, he knows he's taking advantage with his speed. He looks at them the same way that a cheetah looks at a lamb through the tall grass. This is what he see when he see defenders, man. They can't stay in front of him, bro. He faster than them, bro. Just saying. Career night for Nolan Traoré, man. Shout out to Nolan Traoré, man. So,
you guys have lots of conversations, throughout the game, it seems like. Where has he helped you most so far?
I think he trusts me a lot with the ball, and this is really important for me. And he just trusts me, and sometimes I can call the play. Sometimes he does, and we build this relationship. Whose time is going to be even better, so it's good.
So, CJ, how you feel about how he handled the media?
You talking about Nolan?
Yeah.
D1, D1, like I think D1 was trying to talk to me. D1 told me he kind of weird, like he kind of shy spoken. This and that. I think D1 saw him at the that when he went to the G League. I saw D1 telling me how he is, like how you don't talk or something like that. And D1, I think that's why D1 don't like him. He like kind of like shy spoken. He was like he kind of like a Kawhi Leonard. He's shy spoken.
Yeah. but that's fine. My thing is, like I said, same thing about Cam Thomas, same thing for Nolan Traoré. If they just hoopers and like really they just want a ball, like they ain't really, you know what I'm saying? And to they
And
again,
that's how they grow up, man.
right. Give him a chance. You know what I mean? Even the way he answered the question just now, he answered it professionally as possible. You know, he was like, it's kind of like the reporter. He asked him a question, and the way he handled it, like he just keep it basketball with him. Like he just stays professional. You can tell he don't, get emotionally involved, anything like that. He's professional. You know what I mean? And again, one of the most important thing that I would say stood out in the interview for me was him saying that it's more space, like it's less tight. He basically saying when I get past that one guy, ain't nobody there to help him. Like it's just him. Like, yeah, they could like jump over, but I'm too fast before they even get there to like help. Like, not for real. Like, I'm gonna be past them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just not to me. It's not an arrogance. It's more like a confidence. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, he like a rat.
man, bro, he fast.
Like once he get past you, like he gone.
Yeah, he a French Falcon, man. This Jordy Fernandez, he said, CJ, he said, ask Jordy Fernandez about Nolan Traor's production since entering the starting lineup. He said it's speed and paint touches. That's what he creates for us. Whether it's getting to the rim or touching the paint and spraying the bat ball to teammates, I think he does an unbelievable job. He's done a good job finishing. Now the next step is growing his voice, deciding when he's going to call something early or late in the clock and organizing his teammates. That's very important. He doesn't need to be looking at me the whole time. I want him to own it and run the team. Yo, CJ, I told them, bro. You told them. Now Jordy Fernandez is saying it, bro.
That Jordy got, bro. I could have told him that over the summer, bro.
Bro, are you not entertained? Not even because we Nets fans is we the best fans. Us and CJ, you hear it from us, and then you hear it from the coach. Even if not for that, like you're not just happy for Nolan Traoré, like we did all of that in the draft, and we really found the point guard in Nolan Traoré. You got the coach.
Man, shout out to Bryant. Me and Bryant, I remember Bryant was talking so bad about him. This was when he was playing bad. Bryant was talking so bad. Bryant went for not like him to like that one of Bryant favorite rookies. I'm serious. Bryant hate Nolan Traoré. He hate him, but like now Bryant liking him, bro. But
shit crazy.
Shout out to Bryant, man.
Look, then he says he's done a very good job, and I believe he's gonna keep getting better. So again, like this is what I'm saying, man. You get Jordy Fernandez saying this early, like, and I say it's early because it's still like we not waiting till second season. It seemed like they had Diego at the 1 and Terrence Mann at the 2. They had that lineup. They had different lineups. They had Ben Seraph in front of Nolan Traoré. They had these different lineups. They had these different teammates next to each other trying to make it work, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. Got it right with Nolan Traoré in the backcourt. And again, we won without Diego too. What does that mean?
I think him and Pangor, they the pieces. They the two. Like I think them two gonna hit. Danny Wolf, they gonna hit too, but they ain't gonna be high. Nolan and Igor, they ain't gonna be nothing like them two.
I'm thinking Stockton and John. I'm thinking Stockton and Hornacek. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I'm thinking Stockton and Hornacek, but actually winning the championship. Thanks. Not just going to the championship, but winning the championship. Not once, not twice. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, the way that Nolan Traoré, listen to what Jordy Fernandez is saying, bro. I said it in my words, so y'all probably ain't understand it because I don't talk like Fernandez.
And I would mind y'all ain't seen that yet. Nolan Traoré really got a mid-range game. He just, I don't know why the hell he ain't never bring it out. He really got a mid-range game.
Yeah, like the volume is real low, so I kind of said it because of that. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, the point that I'm trying to make to y'all is that Now he says, I think he's does an unbelievable job. He's done a good job finishing. Now the next step is growing his voice, deciding when he's going to call something early or late in the clock, and organizing his teammates. Peep game. Now he's saying that this is again. If y'all Nets fans, y'all gotta appreciate this quote from Jordy Fernandez. If we really gonna focus on player development, right? Because this is what he's saying. He's saying like all of the stuff in the beginning, that's true. Then he's saying now this is the next part of player development. Now the next step is growing his voice, deciding when he's going to call something early or late in the clock, and organizing his teammates. That's very important. He doesn't need to be looking at me the whole time. So again, that's what he's trying to say. He's trying to say like he knows that the relationship between me and him is good, but he doesn't know that part of the relationship is me trusting you without you coming to me to call a play. And again, he's saying earlier, late in the shot clock. That's what he's talking about, CJ. He's talking about earlier, late in the shot clock.
Yeah, I see. Like when he did it behind the back, I see he be trying to tell guys to get this and there, and he be trying to do it. And I see he be trying to go to Jordan, and like that's why I see because he don't want to do nothing wrong for him to get take out the game. I get what Jordy's saying though, and I be seeing he be trying to do like today, for example, that behind the back shit, he did that on his own. Like he was trying to ISO the ball today. He was trying to tell Claxton to move the hell out the way.
So,
But he like how he did that behind the back. I don't know how the hell he was doing it. 'Cause he was trying to do something else. He wasn't really trying to go behind the back.
but that's what I'm saying. That's the part of the again that I credit guys that just see talent and no talent. Like y'all knew this guy before he was even on our team, and I'm saying that to say those are intangibles, bro. Like you don't draw everything up. Him throwing that around his back, that's a audible right there. Now I'm saying hit him with the woo wop. Now I mean, and then again, like I said, Nolan Traoré is nice because he can do that, and that's why I like Nolan Traoré because he represent Brooklyn basketball. That's what they do in New York. That's how we grew up. That's how we played. That was a skill. A lot of the NBA, even a lot of this team is catch and shoot, and that's glorified as the catch and shoot. Like my thing is the whole thing with catch and shoot. Like yeah, it is a skill, but don't make it seem like this isn't a skill in modern NBA because that's a skill. Just because you could shoot far away. No, like all of the players can't shoot like Steph Curry, and Steph Curry don't even be starting there. He be starting mad close to the rim. That's and he just go further and further away. Like I think that's like one of his shooting drills. I'm just saying that to say, like, you can't just be going out there chucking threes up. Like it ain't like that. And I'm just saying, somebody like Nolan Traoré is a player that we should be happy about because he get into the paint. You hear what the coach is telling them. He's telling him all of the stuff that Nolan Traoré is doing is what he wants. I'm not just ranting and raving about him. It's the coach too. We was just talking our talk because we podcasted. But big media is saying the same thing that we saying. You feel what I'm saying? And that's dope. You feel me? So again, like I said, man, I just got what I wanted. I'm kind of you know,
That's his favorite player is Kyrie
I
Irving.
know that I did say this early. I did say that Diego should play the 2 and Nolan Traoré should play the point. I did debate y'all. I told y'all I would be 1v20 or whatever it is, and I stood in my square. And look,
I left you alone, Breeze. That was on me, man. Cause I was on. I would debate about that too, man.
Yeah, y'all appreciate you. You pulled up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all be acting like Nets fans don't know basketball. I be like, y'all gotta be kidding, bro. We definitely know basketball. You feel
We
what I'm
just be
saying?
over TikTok. We be holding it down for ice on TikTok. Bro, you
Facts.
gotta follow me on TikTok, man. I be holding it down over there. That with me
All
and
right.
Brian always be at, man.
I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up for sure. Yeah. Just
I be
put.
trying to tag you in the clips, but you got to follow me back.
Yeah. I lost my phone the other day, and all my stuff on there was on that phone. Now I gotta like put new stuff on my phone and all of that. But I'm gonna find the content for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
that movie be at. Nah, I be doing
yeah.
my stuff over there.
All right, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up. But
Yep.
yeah, man, I said all I could say, man. This is the first time in a long time I've been on the same page with the Brooklyn Nets. I push my content, and they do whatever. Pretty much, we disagreed about Cam Thomas. Let's just call it what it is. And then this happens with Nolan Traoré. So I just want to say to the Brooklyn Nets, thank you, man. Thank you
Thank
for prioritizing the point guard, and y'all did right by drafting Nolan Traoré, man. The French Falcon, Traoré the truth, the blur, Nolan Traoré. You know what I'm saying? So shout to him, man, and shout to Jordy Fernandez for saying that he want to give him the keys. He's saying, "Don't look at me, run the team. Him." You the guy. You are a guy. You are the person that I need. Trust me, I know. Trust me.
If
You
he's saying
looking
that,
at me,
that
I
that
look
that that,
like
that
you.
sound like a damn that sound like your damn franchise guy.
Mm-hmm. All I'm asking is the Nets not to be arrogant. Oh, let me not say arrogant, but the Nets
I think his
to
ceiling.
like don't shy him away from minutes he deserved because of his draft selection. Just because he was drafted 19 don't mean he shouldn't be getting minutes that the top 10 drafted players got. Top 8. Diego in the game, Nolan Traoré in the game. Keep them in the game at the same time. I mentioned Stockton and Hornacek. Y'all think it's a game because y'all don't know who they are. You just put them in a situation where they play like Stockton and Hornacek. And again, somebody like Caleb Wilson come on the team and give you a whole new offense. So we'll have two offenses in one. You got the backcourt offense and already the offense that Nolan Traoré, which 13 assists explain. You
Him and
got that,
Caleb be dangerous in the backcourt.
and then you get Caleb Wilson. But I don't got Caleb Wilson in the backcourt. I'll put him in at the 4. Where you got Caleb Wilson?
Probably where you got him at in the 4.
See, we put him at the 4, put him at the stretch. The Brooklyn Nets want to stretch 4, put him at the elbow to knock down the easy 3. That's easy offense. Put him at the corner 3, easy offense. You know what I'm saying? Or put him in a situation where he can create inside the 3-point line. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm saying is find offense for him inside the 3-point line. You could do that with the P&R and Nolan Traoré. Like, again, I want to see the Brooklyn Nets get a team where it's a lot of chemistry and we build a roster where the rotation is tough from 1 to 10 and we win a championship and a lot more championships. You know what I'm saying? So
If we draft Boozer, we'll have to draft Boozer, which I know they will take Boozer over Caleb because that's how dumb it is. But only thing with Boozer, he a winner. He just got certain shit he got to work on. He got to work on the dribbling and all that. Yeah, he fit with us, but he not that athletic. And like his defense, I kind of worry about and shit. That's like it's a lot of shit I worry about Boozer game. Cause Caleb exposed him, bro. He exposed a lot of his weakness, bro. And one thing I say about Boozer, he can shoot, but he's got a lot of shit he got to work on. You can't let him be ISO in the game. That's not him. That's not his style of game.
all right.
Like even
And
with the draft, I'm gonna support him, but I'm always support Caleb too, cause that's my guy. But I got to support whoever we draft, man.
yeah, but what I'm saying is I like Caleb Wilson because he make it his business. When I seen the block that Caleb Wilson got on Cam Boozer, he wasn't even guarding Cam Boozer. But Cam Boozer had the up on his teammate, so he jumped and slapped that shit. Like he blocked that
I
shit
saw that shit.
mad far. You seen that block?
Yeah, I seen that shot. I know he was gonna block it because I could have tell how to wake. I know Cameron Booth was gonna try to back him down, and like I could just tell he was gonna block it, bro.
He
He
didn't
timed
let
that shit
him
perfect, bro.
right. Like he didn't let him score on his teammate just because you ain't score on me. Man, like fuck out of here. Like you ain't scoring, period.
All
Like
of Caleb points came off of Boozer.
mm.
He had Boozer in foul trouble. He had other center in foul trouble too. He had all of them in foul trouble at the first half. They've been in foul trouble.
That's tough.
I told them what was gonna happen, man. They was breezy. I remember, bro. They was blowing us out, and I remember it been like it was going in. They was going to like the second half. People been
Mhm.
like, "What's going on?" I told you it was gonna happen. Killer was throwing up in that second quarter. He had like 6 points second quarter. When his team started coming along, but them boys ain't had nothing, man. I told them boys off, man. So I told y'all what's gonna happen, man. Cause
Yeah.
I always believe in Caleb. They were like, man, you stupid, dude, this and that. When Caleb say he gonna do something, when he put his mind, he gonna do something. I already know he gonna do it, bro. I know how he talks, bro. He not one of them players just run his mouth and this and that and shit, bro. He backs this shit up, man.
Yeah. Yo, I'm fitting to close out soon, but I want to say thank you to CJ for joining the panel. Thank you to this is JTV. Let me know where the content at. I'll pull up for sure. Shout to Dwabi17, all the members of the page. Shout to everybody in the chat. If Net fans is right, the Knicks fans is wrong. Y'all already know what type of time I'm on. And at the end of the day, listen, we got our point guard out this draft, and it don't have to be the 8th pick. He could just be a guard that we drafted, but it don't have to be the emphasis on the point guard. I just want y'all to know that this is not a negative towards Igor Domet. This is more of a compliment per se, because Nolan Traoré is a better on-ball player, and Yegor is a better off-ball player. That's all it is. We don't have to be Nets fans. Okay? We all Nets fans here. So we all Nets fans. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to do none of this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, like I said, man, y'all already know that it is what it is. It makes sense. And you got to respect the fact that it makes sense. Traoré the 2 guard, Nolan the 1, MPJ the 3, Noah Clowney the 4, Nick Claxton the 5. In player development, we get to see certain things happen and whether it makes sense or not, if it's right or wrong. And the starting lineup makes sense like that. Yeah, I talked that Caleb Wilson, this and that, but I'm not getting into the personnel between him and Noah Clowney right now, because it's just about the way the Brooklyn Nets want to play the game. And the way they want to play the game, Noah Clowney was doing that. And Nolan Traoré made a lot of that possible by putting Noah Clowney in a situation where he was moving without the ball. So when they're moving without the ball, the significance of that is they get in catch and shoot situations instead of standing around under 5-and-out offense. Slash into the basket like, what was that, Zaire or Man did? I forget. It was like 9 minutes and 10 seconds in the quarter. Slash into the basket. That's basketball. That's winning basketball. Won't get into how they was doing none of that with Cam Thomas was in it, but that's neither here nor there. Nolan Traoré gonna be the glue in this team. I know we got a lot of because it's our first lottery pick. We looked at it like, oh, it has to be him first because he's a lottery pick. I just think the Brooklyn Nets did it right by making Yegor the 2, because you get way more of a better player in Yegor when you play him at the 2. And you know what I'm saying? You put Nolan Traoré at the 1. That's a good combination. Looked up John Stockton and Hornacek, and they played together for a long time. That's another reason why I mentioned him. I want to see him as our backcourt for a minute. I mean, let them continue to hoop. But yeah, man. Shout out to the Nets fans. We the best fans. Glad we got the win tonight. And all right, man. Have a good one, man. We'll be back soon. More content. Peace.